I read a book in 2019 with a line that really resonated with me. It went something like, "The most beautiful things in life are broken," in a way that could truly define my artist statement. A vision for art that explores the undisclosed thoughts, the unspoken touch that is humanity, perhaps in a very flawed way. The brokenness that is somehow intentional and never meant to be mended. I collected trash for a week looking for the most useless bits and pieces, even going as far as asking for others' receipts and unwanted wrappers. I looked for labels and words, customized dates and codes, even if they were covered in food and dirt. I struggled with the initial vision for the series. In the end, nothing turned out exactly how I imagined. Proverbs 16:9 says, "Humans plan their course, but the Lord establishes their steps." As far as I knew, when I went into this project, all of these glossy plastic wrappers would just effortlessly stick, and the face would look detailed and full of color. The longer I spent, I realized things weren't quite as effortless, and there was more struggle than catharsis. It was actually becoming a completely different painting, but it still had the essence of what I initially envisioned. The concept of the trash took over the initial plan I had for the painting, but I kept going, knowing that I could still put my name on it no matter what it looked like in the end. It still had my unique touch and technique. I struggled with different glues. Some would stick certain papers while others didn't do anything at all, such as the foil, which required 6 layers of glue, and there was some trash that just refused to stick. There's no manual on collaging as far as I know, because every single material I wanted to layer had a different texture and density, which required specific care and application. I had to just let go of some ideas that wouldn't compromise, so I had to adapt and keep moving forward. The trash really gave it a New York City graffiti post-no bills wall vibe. It's no mystery the world is strangely attracted to New York City's trashy appeal. For some reason, there's something nice about the unassuming beauty of imperfection. I intentionally applied some nonsensical words that have an unclear meaning. Each person that reads it could understand it differently, but most of the time it's confusing to them. I intended for people to decipher the piece as a whole. Just for the record, I think it's funny to intentionally make something confusing. Similarly to a lot of graffiti in New York, there's symbolism in art I could never understand. used the brushes to spray the collage trash with black and red paint and drip the diluted red paint, and I had a gold leaf finish on the jacket and metallic highlights in her hair that reflect the light. I really wanted to emphasize with color the coexistence of dark and light, and how they could complement each other. There's no true rhyme or reason to the painting technique or the composition, and I guarantee there's a pro out there that would cringe or critique this attempt. However, I'm not an artist just to learn the rules and copy-paste. Personally, for me, this experience was a type of expression that didn't need any rules. I've seen in my life how the memories I would instinctually associate with unwanted emotions or negative associations once served a purpose in making me who I am today. Even if it no longer defines me in the present, it is still there. You may not see it, but it is a part of me. That's the purpose of the series that I pursued. To use the unwanted pieces to make the final product complete. Yes, so much of it is covered in paint and intentionally layered, but that was all a part of the plan in the end. The trash wasn't made by me, and it wasn't intended for this artwork. However, I was able to handcraft each tiny piece to design the painting. By using the pieces that are broken that make us complete, the trash could be used for a new purpose of good and beauty. I can't help but admit, it's beautiful in its own way.